All right, welcome to another episode of the Ask Swank Show. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about, do you need a sexy website to get that amazing client? And what is the benefits of building your personal brand, or is it going to hurt your agency in the long run?
I'm Jason Swenk, and I'm answering your questions. And this is Ask Swank.
All right, so today we have some really cool questions, and I'm excited to start answering them for you. And I just want to tell you, I am thrilled by all your guys' comments and your feedback. I use them as fuel, and I love helping you guys out. You know, it is just a true blessing in order to help you guys and really provide you almost as a compass to what you guys need to do. Because look, I know you guys are so isolated and having that uncertainty because you haven't been through this before. And I'm just glad that my experience can actually help you. So let's go ahead and get into the first question. So Jarrett asked, my team comes from a design-heavy background. We typically build beautiful websites and admire companies like Huge and Firstborn. We have come from rsq.com, and our website is mightyadvertising.com. But I notice a lot of digital shops like Solar Velocity who have less sexy websites. What do you mean? I know what you mean. Have less sexy websites, are able to sell six-figure deals and some seven. Is there any advantage, disadvantage to building a sexy digital website versus a not so sexy website? Are those prospects not concerned with the level of design? So I've checked out all those other websites you've mentioned, and the biggest issue is all those sexy websites. Like, I think you should have a professional designed website, right? Because, and especially your work should be the best work out there that demonstrates what you can do. But the problem is you get too into the weeds and you treat it, you have the wrong positioning on your website. Let me explain. So all those websites are positioning themselves as, hey, look at all the amazing design work that I've done, right? And look at us because we're the star. It's the wrong positioning. You need to position your prospect as the star in the story that you're telling them. Because no one wants to be Robin, right? They all want to be Batman, right? But the thing is you need to position yourself as Alfred. You guys need to be the guide for the UX, the design, whatever your services are, in order to get them to where you need to go. So your website, yes, it needs to be sexy, but what we did is we positioned ourselves as the guide or the advisor to help them get what they wanted, right? And then we would portray like, hey, if you want to increase your revenue, increase your business and your X, Y, and Z, we can help you. And oh, by the way, we'll help you not stall out your business. We'll help you, beat your competition, all of that different things. That's what we would focus on. So at the end of the day, yes, you need to demonstrate and show that you can do an amazing design, but you're telling the wrong story. And you're positioning yourself in the wrong way. Position yourself as Alfred rather than Batman. Because like I said, no one wants to be Robin, right? There's ugly green tights. Everybody wants the Batman suit, right? And your prospects are the same way. So if you can kind of do that and flip the switch. I mean, think about my website. When you go there, it says, hey, I'm your guide to helping you grow your agency. Do you want to know how you can grow, scale, enjoy, and sell your agency one day, right? Discover the exact plan that I walk through, right? Because think about Alfred gives Batman the plan of what to do and guides him. Do that and you can have an amazing experience on the web rather than just focus on your portfolio, your awards, and these fancy things. Like when I went to Huge is a great company, but their website's horrendous. Like literally I was like, you just put the Google logo on there? Or like, are you selling real estate? It like had a big picture of buildings, right? It was horrible. So don't do it. All right. Next question is from Charles. Can you build your agency around your personal brand? Yes, you can. The thing is a lot of people think, hey, if I just build my personal brand, people are always just going to be wanting my help. The thing is, and use this person as an example, Gary Vaynerchuk with VaynerMedia, one of the fastest growing agencies out there. I think right now they're at 800 employees, doing tremendous work. So applaud all of you guys at VaynerMedia, shout out. But, it's all driven around Gary's personal brand. Now, he is not working on all the projects. The cool thing that they do in building your personal brand is they use him as the guinea pig. And he determines the framework and the plan that the team is going to follow. If you think you're going to work with Gary going to VaynerMedia, you're highly wrong. They just bring him in, like they did me, as the heavy closer at the end. And kind of the wine and dine them and then, hand them off, right? We're off to the next thing. We like the hunt, we like the kill. Now we're going off for the next thing. And that's what you need to do if you're good at it, right? That's the first thing that you need to determine is if you're not good at being the front person, find someone that is. Or think about what you need to do in order to do it, in order to get to there. Now, don't think the biggest thing is when you're building your personal brand for your agency is you're not going to start where you think you are. You're going to start off way back here, right? I mean, I look at some of the videos, I always joke about some of the videos that I did, and I look like a Oompa Loompa, right? Or a hostage on some of these videos. I mean, literally, it was horrible lighting, everything was bad. And even my messaging or the personality that I carried on that was not what you see now. And probably in 6 months when I look back at this particular video or audio, however you're digesting it, I'm probably not going to be happy with this. I'm going to be like, we need to step it up another notch. So don't think you're going to start. But the thing is just start. Start doing something and building your personal brand, whether it be your own version of Ask Show or a podcast. I mean, start building your personal brand and then demonstrating you have a framework that your team will follow. And basically, a good friend of mine, Ian, came up with this kind of analogy. It said, think of like a doctor nurse, right? The doctor doesn't come in to take your blood pressure and ask you to fill out these forms right off the beginning. The nurse does that. So it sets up that authority, right? And then the doctor comes in for 5 minutes, sticks his finger, where, right? If you're older, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then he leaves, and then he doesn't call you the next day. How shame on him. But I digress on that. But he's visioned at the authority, right? He's built his personal brand around that. And that's what I want and what I envision for you guys in order to get to the next level. So yes, you should build your personal brand, and building your personal brand will help your agency. And then I also encourage you to build out the mini personal brands within the entity as well. Think of Apple, Steve Jobs, Johnny Ive, right? Tim Cook. All of those guys, they're building their mini brands within, their companies, and it could benefit you. All right. So if you like this, make sure you share it out. Make sure you comment below. I want to hear your comments. You should share it with your agency partner. Share it with other agencies that you want to succeed. You'll help them out. You'll help me out. And until next time, have a swank day.